Hello, Journey Junkie Tribe, and welcome to the first flow of the Chakra Challenge. Today we are focusing on our root chakra, muladhara. This energy center is located at the base of our spine. The related color is red. The 𝗔𝗹𝗋 mantra that we will use at the end of our practice is 𝗪. The element is earth. Things to know about this chakra: it is related to our feelings of belonging, security, stability, that our basic primal survival needs are met, like food, water, shelter, money. No, okay. Hello, Journey Junkie Tribe, and welcome to the first flow of the Chakra Challenge. Today we are focusing on our root chakra, muladhara. This chakra focuses on qualities like feelings of Hello, Journey Junkie Tribe, and welcome to the first flow of the Chakra Challenge. Today we are focusing on the root chakra, muladhara. This chakra focuses on qualities like feelings of belonging, stability, security, knowing that our basic survival needs are met, like food, water, and shelter. Our tribal beliefs that have been conditioned upon us by our family members and society, and how we move through our day and how grounded and rooted we can stay. A few more things: it's located at the base of our spine, really far down there, specifically between our anus and our groin, so the perineum, that root part of our body. The related color is red. So as we journey through this flow, I will continue to bring your attention back to the base of the spine and visualizing the color red radiating from that space. The 𝗔𝗹𝗋 mantra, which we'll use at the end of the practice during a meditation, is 𝗪, and the element is earth. The root chakra being at the base of our spine, it's the densest of all seven. It is responsible for holding up the rest of the chakra system. So as you can imagine, it needs to be sturdy, rooted, grounded, and it needs to be fine-tuned and balanced and awakened so that it can help all the other energy centers spin and work together. Today's flow, we will work on doing just that. Also know that I just said a lot of words. If you are feeling a little bit lost, please don't connect or don't get overly attached to all of the information, as I also provided it in today's email and in the chakra guide that you received. And if you are not part of this challenge receiving the daily emails, head on over to the description below and come join us, sign up. It's completely free. With that said, I know you're already on your mat, so we are going to start in child's pose. All right, tribe, your choice. You can take a wide-legged child's pose or knees together, whatever is more comfortable for you. Come into the stance that you enjoy. Walk the fingertips out in front of you. Really lengthen through the side bodies, and then slowly melt the chest down towards the ground. Forehead comes to rest. And we are here. As you can imagine, this is a very grounding posture, helping us to connect with the ground beneath, our support system, our stability, and our security. So as you start to turn on your yogic breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, I want you to draw that breath from the base of your spine. And as it travels up through your body, envision it traveling as the color red. So inhaling red from the base of the spine all the way up through the fingertips, and exhaling it back down that same channel,
fingertips to base of spine. Take about 5 of those circular red breaths. With every inhale and exhale, allow yourself to sink further and connect deeper. One last round. All right, right away, inhale, lift the gaze, come forward onto your forearms, step back, forearm plank. We are not wasting any time to activate this chakra center. Once you come into forearm plank, feel free to drop down to the knees, hug the hip points up towards the low ribs, energize the legs, reach through the crown of the head. 3 more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, soften the knees down, coming into Sphinx pose. So release the bottom half of the body as you then inhale and energize the upper half, reaching the heart up towards the sky as you roll back through the shoulders. 3 breaths here. And with each breath, just like in child's pose, envision it starting at the base of your spine, traveling the remainder of the body, and sending it right back down. Last breath. Exhale all the way to the belly and bring the arms to goalposts. So elbows in line with the shoulders, forehead rests down, and feet to hip width distance. On an inhale, we will lift everything up. So here we go. Inhale. Arms lift, feet lift. Exhale, hover. We got 10. Inhale. Keep moving. Exhale. Keeping the arms nice and wide, legs active. Firing up our backside body, inviting it to the party. We're halfway there. Keep moving. Sticking with the breath. Eight, 9, last one, 10. Lower all the way down. Hands come by the low ribs. Push back, child's pose again. And then feel the shift in energy that happened from this first child's pose to now this one. See if you can drop in deeper. Disconnect quicker. Next, inhale, lift the gaze. Begin to come forward, curl the toes under, and find downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So for this downward facing dog, as always, when you come into your first one, I want you to give yourself permission to bend the knees, bicycle out the legs. But I want you to also bring your attention to the hands and the feet here, really honing in on the ground beneath and how you can use this stable surface to draw energy up through the body, meeting at the base of your spine. So equal parts energy from the hands, equal part energy from the feet, and they're both meeting all the way at the top of the body, right there at the base of your spine, your muladhara chakra. As we breathe here, envisioning that red color radiating from that location. This last breath, take a huge inhale through the nose. Hold it there. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward, come up onto tippy toes, and walk your way to the top of the mat, finding Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Flat back, energy is coming from the base of the spine, so your root chakra all the way through the crown of your head here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. I like to bend my knees as I rise up. Reach the fingertips high to the sky, 𝗪𝗲 𝗪. Exhale, hands down through heart center. We'll move through a few rounds of sun salutations and then make our way into some standing postures. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands to shins. Stop here, and I really want you to focus on, is your back working? Your back muscles should be finding strength here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Last time, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center, moving into low lunge sun salutations. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, the right foot back. Knee drops down. Inhale, lift the chest high. Exhale, hands plant, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Building heat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, the left foot back, knee drops down. Inhale as you lift your chest and the hip points at the same time as the inner thighs energize towards one another. A lot going on. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Again, low lunges. Inhale, high. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, right foot goes back, knee softens down, chest lifts, open up. Exhale, hands plant, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Again, lift up halfway. Step the left foot back, soften the knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands plant, step to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. This time, hang out, heel toe your feet to hip width distance. Feel free to cup both elbows. I love to do that, and just hang. Ragdoll hang. You can bring the weight into the balls of the feet. Shift from side to side. Bicycle the knees. A few more breaths. Last breath. Release the hands if you had them. Heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center, moving through 2 regular sun salutations. You have the option to do chaturanga to up dog if you feel warm enough, or coming down to cobra, coming down to the belly and doing cobra pose. So here we go. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Step back, plank pose. Lower down to your belly or chaturanga. Open up to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back, we meet in downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, instantly drop into the grounding sensation. Bring your attention to where your breath meets at the base of your spine, your muladhara chakra. Visualizing that glowing color of red, symbolizing the things that we spoke about when we started our practice. Feelings of belonging, stability, security, our basic needs being met. And radiating the color red so that we can receive and accept and create all of that. One more breath. Inhale to gaze forward. Your choice. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Palms reach. Exhale, right back down. Last time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, your way to down dog, choosing chaturanga, no chaturanga, cobra pose, upward facing dog. This is your journey. You choose what you need. We all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose, round and connect. Take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back. Last time, knee to nose. This time, gaze forward, plant the foot, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. So creating heel to arch alignment and windmilling open to the side of your mat. Alrighty, so checking in, like I said, heel to arch alignment. Really important, knee is over the ankle and tractioning towards the second toe. Definitely not allowing it to cave in here. Reaching through the fingertips, checking with your back arm and your front arm, and opening through the collarbone, through the chest here. We're holding for quite a few breaths so that we have time to really ground into the posture, focusing our attention here on the base of the spine, this color red radiating from here, flooding our entire system with thoughts of belonging and stability and security. Feel free to close the eyes as you further that visualization. Couple more breaths, maintaining the integrity of the posture. Next, inhale, lifting up and pivoting the back foot open so that we're coming into Devyasana, goddess pose. So toes are at a 45-degree angle, heels are coming in, and then we are sitting low. Whew. We want to traction the knees back here, so really turn on your outer hip so that you can send it back. And then we're going to flow up and down. So on an inhale, rise up. Palms can kind of cross over top one another. Exhale, sit it low. They can cross in front of one another. So get into a rhythm. Focusing on that base of the spine, using the color red to inhale and exhale out of this posture. We got a few more. Stick with it. If you're feeling like this is too much and you're shaky and it's taking away from the grounding sensation, then just hold. Otherwise, we have 3 more, everyone. Stick with it. And 2. Whew. And last one. And now we all hold here. So hands can come to heart center. We breathe it out for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the legs, rise all the way up. 𝗪𝗡𝗄 2 towards the back of the mat. So settle right in. You're perfectly aligned. Come into that heel to arch alignment again. Knee tractioning over the second toe. Checking in with the arms. Sometimes when the arms start to become too much, I like to flip them. It activates some new muscles and gives you a little bit of a rest. So we're here for 5. Alrighty, inhale, make your way back into Devyasana, goddess pose. Last time we have 5 of those lifting and lowering. So make your way, heels in, toes out. We're gonna start nice and low, so get in there. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Keep moving. Let's do 10. It feels good, doesn't it? I think it does. Okay. This was 5. Breathe with it. Envision that color red traveling with you up through your body. I think that was 7. Here we go. 8. 9. We're almost out of here. And 10. Lift on up. Come back into warrior 2 just as a transition as you windmill the hands down to the mat. Step back, plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga or come to the belly. Inhale up to your back bend. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Whew. We have 5 breaths here. This is your opportunity to reconnect. Last breath here. And soften knees down to the ground. We're coming into frog pose. I should have mentioned earlier you'd want a blanket. If you don't have a blanket, the trick is to fold both ends of the yoga mat over to create a really nice padding for your knees. Otherwise, you can lay a blanket across your mat like so, and then coming into the pose. So this pose is such a great pose, but it's also so intense. So really honor your body, honor what it's telling you as you move into the posture. So here we are, we come into tabletop pose. We start to walk the legs out. Also knowing that you can have a block in front of you too for some extra support. From here, we then start to make sure that the ankles in line with the knee and the toes are nice and flexed. They're working, they're on. And then softening down into your depth, knowing that we're gonna hold for a few minutes. So you have plenty of time to continue opening and softening as the time goes by, all right? Once you make your way here, something that I've recently learned in my frog pose is I used to think that we had to hold the belly up and in like all of our other postures, but this is actually an opportunity for a mild back bend. So you can allow the belly to soften towards the earth so long as it feels good on the spine. If you're finding that it's not feeling good on the spine, you can place a block long ways underneath your belly to help support that area. Alrighty, I'll stop talking. Let's start breathing and bringing our attention back to the base of our spine, radiating that color red throughout our body as we breathe. If you find the mind wandering, which mine already has, come back to your breath, come back to that color red, and feel free to repeat mantras and affirmations to yourself like, I am secure, I am taken care of, my needs are met, I am rooted, grounded, and connected to my purpose. So any of those can work. Don't need to say them all. But oftentimes it helps bring the mind back to the present moment, into the body and into the experience. We're about halfway there. Let's hold here for 5 more breaths. Last inhale. On the exhale, hinge forward, hinge forward. We're coming all the way down to the belly. This is the easiest way that I find to come out of it. And then slide the legs back behind you. Oh yeah. And once you find that, cross one hand over the other and rest the forehead down in crocodile. Really nice counter posture to all of that opening. Stay here or bend the knees with me and simply windshield wipe the legs from side to side, releasing all of that tension from frog pose. And release the legs down, lift the gaze, and meet me up in a seated position for our final meditation. If you had that blanket, I like to fold it over and then rest right on the edge of it. When I come into meditation, it helps prop the pelvis up and make some more space along the spine here. So making your way into whatever comfortable seat is meant for you. All right. Once you get there, I really want you to focus on those sitting bones, that base of your spine, drawing energy up through the spinal column, up through the crown of the head as you gently soften the chin down towards the chest. So the crown of the head is lifting towards the sky as the sacrum is rooting down towards the earth, creating this beautiful lengthening and extension of energy. Palms can rest upon your thighs. Hands can stay up if you're feeling like you want more energy from the universe, or if you're feeling like you need to ground further into yourself, hands can rest down on the thighs. No right or wrong. All right, gently close the eyes and begin to repeat with me the bija mantra, Lam, Lam. It's nice to really draw it out and feel the vibration. So keep practicing a few more times. Lam, Lam. And now we'll move into a chanting to then silent meditation using the bija mantra. So together we'll repeat it for a few times. You'll then hear me get softer and softer and eventually only repeat it mentally, and then even possibly releasing the mantra when you find that beautiful space of no mind. Small little blips of that might happen. As you repeat the mantra, stay connected to the breath. Continue visualizing that color red flooding your body, giving you those feelings of grounding and rooting and connecting, security, stability, belonging, that all of your basic needs are met. So here we go. Choose your hand position. Take a nice inhale. And we repeat the mantra, Lam, 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 Lam. Stick with it. We're halfway there. Begin to release the mantra. Stay here with your eyes closed, noticing the effects from chanting and then repeating the mantra LUM. Stay connected to that feeling. And now inhale the arms out to the side. Gather up this muladhara chakra energy. Palms touch. We'll seal it down through heart center and close with the universal vibration of Om. Big inhale. Open your eyes. What a beautiful practice. Thank you so much for joining me and stepping on the mat and working on this energy center that lies within all of us. Remember, if you are not part of this challenge and you want to receive all of the classes, the guide, and the content, head on down to the description below. Come join us. Otherwise, I will meet you back here for day 2 of this challenge, and we're moving up one notch in the energy system to our Svadhisthana chakra. So with that said, I'll meet you back here.